heavy snow fell in some of these highest elevations, close to a foot in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park from yesterday to today. We're looking at 5,000 feet, and you can see a lot of snow in the parking lot there. Of course, not that much here in lower elevations, but we did see some good totals here. It all starts to snow. Then we have a melting layer. This is above freezing. The snow melts, and it potentially could refreeze into sleet if this layer is thick enough. But if it's thinner, Ryan, explain to folks what happens then. Tropical moisture has arrived from Tropical Storm Zeta. Heavy rain falling across much of our viewing area, including east of Asheville and south and west Henderson County down into Transylvania County and into portions of the upstate, seeing the heaviest rainfall rates at this time. Tropical Storm Zeta is moving very quickly out of Georgia right now. Currently, Hurricane Laura has winds at 110 miles an hour. It's a Category 2 storm. Quickly, it will intensify to likely a 4 later today. That would mean winds at 130 miles per hour. There's just nothing there to stop it from intensifying. And breaking news in the Weather Center here, a tornado warning has just been issued for Cherokee County, South Carolina and Spartanburg, South Carolina. A tornado potentially occurring. This is radar indicated. Get inside a sturdy structure right now. Basement or lowest level of your home, interior closet or bathroom. Cover your head. And I want to show you some safety tips beyond that. Basically what happens is the wind shear on top of the cloud is stronger than the base of the cloud. So it moves that cloud over, and then once it descends, it hits a stable layer and kind of makes that little wave shape there. So that's pretty cool to see.
Well, you should go just audition for Jeopardy today. That's impressive.
Thank you. All right, let's take a look outside. It is a weather warn day here at News 13, mostly for the morning hours, which could have an impact on your morning drive. A wintry mix, freezing rain, some icy spots, and the potential for some light snow in the forecast as well. Here's the risk level. On bridges, a moderate risk to see some icing, some slick spots on decks, branches, and a lower risk, which is good news, on area roads. Many of those main roads have been treated in preparation for what's becoming a nor'easter across the country. We have 3 areas of low pressure, one in the mid-south, one towards New Orleans, one towards Savannah. Lots of opportunities to tap into this moisture from the Atlantic, from the Gulf of Mexico. That's funneling the moisture in towards the mountains. And with high pressure to our north, that is wedging in some cold air. So notice areas southwest of Asheville, mixed precipitation falling, also east of Asheville. Those spots seeing some slick spots. We've had reports of some slick conditions in Haywood County and Henderson County already this morning, where temperatures are at freezing. 32 degrees in Asheville at the airport, Hendersonville, Marion as well, and lower 30s up towards Burnsville. Here's 6 a.m. this morning. We're still seeing those same areas with that wedge of cool air in place through 8 a.m. Through 10 a.m. things are turning a little bit warmer, and then by noontime, most of us above freezing. A bit of a low in the precip, and then we'll see that northwest flow snow. Those Tennessee border counties could see some of that snow early on Thursday morning. So will you see snow? Will you see rain, sleet, freezing rain? Well, it's dependent upon what happens above us. So we're looking at upper layers of the atmosphere. It all starts as snow. Then we have a melting layer. This is above freezing. The snow melts, and it potentially could refreeze into sleet if this layer is thick enough. But if it's thinner, Ryan, explain to folks what happens then. And good morning, everyone. Tropical Storm Laura may be just north and west of Cuba right now, but it could have some local impacts across western North Carolina as we head into the second half of the week. Tropical Storm Laura right now has winds at 65 miles an hour, moving west-northwest at 17 miles an hour. Will continue its migration towards the Gulf Shore over some really warm water. The Gulf of Mexico is about 85 degrees. Low wind shear means this thing is really going to intensify to a Category 1 storm today, a Category 2 storm late tomorrow, and then potentially a Category 3 storm as it makes landfall sometime Wednesday night, early Thursday morning around, of course, the border there of Louisiana and Texas along the Gulf Shore. It then moves inland, and it takes a lot of rain along with it as it makes that sharp turn to the east. It will have some impacts on us here locally. How much? That's the question. Well, fewer impacts if the path shifts north and west. And the last update from the National Hurricane Center did shift it a little bit farther west. That would be good news. That would mean minimal impacts. Now, if it shifts back, which there is the potential for that. We could have greater impacts. That would mean more rain, more wind, and it's going to be a Friday night into Saturday event. Lots of rain across much of not only the Gulf Coast, but the southeast with this system. A closer look here at this tropical moisture. It's giving us the showers right now and the cloud cover as it moves off that tropical ridge. It's giving us the green on the radar, indicating just some light showers, but we will see some heavier rain pockets potentially as we go throughout the day. Here's a look at our Futurecast model. Still notice the satellite imagery giving us that thick cloud cover, but spotty rain as early as mid-morning in Asheville and even through mid-afternoon with some thunderstorms possible at 3 p.m. Moving through the evening hours, we'll see fewer storms and fewer clouds. Tomorrow, more sunshine, only a slight chance for rain. It will be hotter on Wednesday as well. But as we go into the second half of the week, again, impacts from Laura will be greater. And in all, over the next 7 days, the Weather Prediction Center is forecasting areas in our southwestern mountains could amount to 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. Over Asheville, 1 to 2 inches of rain over the next 7 days. High temperatures really close to average. 82 is what we're forecasting in the French Broad River Valley. Areas east could be a little bit hotter. Upper to middle 80s. Same thing in the upstate. Here's a 7-day forecast. Turning hotter tomorrow in Asheville with only a stray thunderstorm. Upper 80s on Thursday too. More thunderstorms Friday and into this weekend. The first half of the weekend will be wetter. The pick day of the weekend will be Sunday with isolated storms and temperatures close to average. Back over to you.